Peter, Silver Bullet has just commenced daily processing of Super Champ high-grade silver gold in Arizona. Can you please give us an update?
Sure. We've been working towards this for a while. We timbered up the adits, made everything safe. We blasted 125 feet inside the lower adit. We're at the vein material. So the team is hauling out mineralized material from the Super Champ vein, trucking it to the mine, to our mill site. We own the mill, about 7 miles away. And we are processing that material into silver and gold concentrate. What's exciting about that is we have a standing order for that concentrate, a standing 25-ton order that we are busy filling. As soon as we fill that 25 tons, we get paid, which means we are in revenue.
Okay, so for those of you out there that may not be crystal clear on this, I think what you're saying is we've got not only revenue, but regular revenue. Is that correct?
That's correct. The buyer has told us they will buy anything we can produce from the Super Champ, and they have the financial capacity to do that. There is no counterparty risk.
And that announcement was just put out earlier in July when you entered into a sale agreement for
Yes.
Super Champ. Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, in the last month as well, you announced the acquisition of the King Tut gold mine in Arizona. Any updates on that?
We have taken a large sample and sent it to a third-party ISO lab for a multi-element analysis. And as soon as we get that analysis back, we can begin negotiations with a variety of buyers for the purchase of material from the King Tut gold mine. That will be predominantly gold. So far, we haven't seen a lot of silver in that material.
Peter, you're a silver expert. What's happening with the prices of silver?
You and I sat at PDAC in Toronto this year and talked about this. And I told you my prediction was that silver would close 2025 between $35 and $40. Now, it seemed conservative compared to what a lot of people were calling for. We've seen calls for $60, $70, $80, $200. Unless the world goes to hell in a handbasket, we're not seeing $200 silver. 60 is a possibility, and it looks like my $40 call will become a reality.
For those of you out there going, what's all this buzz about Silver Bullet? And I believe we were discussing earlier, it's what makes Silver Bullet different from all the junior exploration companies out there. How about you touch on that for us, please?
Well, the goal of every junior mining company has two goals: either get taken out by way of M&A at a premium or get into revenue. We don't want to get taken out. So get into revenue. And our goal from day one has been to build a mill, process material, sell the material. You've heard me crab before that, yay, we built a hole in the ground. I don't care. Yay, we built a mill. I don't care. We're not in the business of building mills. We're in the process of selling silver and gold. And that is going to happen within the next 3 to 4 weeks, and certainly this quarter. You and I will be sitting here talking about how much revenue we got paid for that concentrate. That is our goal.
Well, it seems like you're certainly achieving that goal. So we know what you're doing in the next 3 to 4 weeks, but give us perhaps a larger vision of what Silver Bullet plans on achieving in 2025 for the rest of the year.
Well, we continue to develop the mine up in Idaho. People kind of forget about that mine. We've hired a contract miner to do work there. They're going to be pulling out tonnage, sending it to a mill, processing it, and we get paid. That's the simplest way we could do it. We have enough complicated things going on. We're going to continue to process material from the Super Champ and get paid for the concentrate, which is a sentence I'll never get bored of saying. As soon as we get the multi-element analysis back on the King Tut, we can make operational decisions about prioritizing. Do you do Super Champ first or King Tut material? We can make operational decisions once we have better information.
Peter, thank you so much for the update for Silver Bullet Mines. And for everybody out there interested in learning more, please go to the following website. Thank you.
Thanks, Tracy.